Hey, Shawn here from Chordistry.com. Here it is, another Throwback Thursday in the bag. I bet you know who won already. Of course, it was Paramore with The Only Exception. So we're going to learn that track today. But just like the previous week, we have 3 more contenders for the next Throwback Thursday. So go click the link in the description and vote for one of these 3 songs. We have Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillaz. We have Valerie by Amy Winehouse. And Rhiannon by Fleetwood Mac. One of those 3 songs we're going to learn next week, and it's up to you to choose which one is up. Okay, so today we're going to take a look at The Only Exception by Paramore. It's a fun song, very easy to play. It does have an alternate tuning though. Our high E string is now going to be at high F sharp. So we have to tune that up a little bit, and then we're just going to play some basic kind of easy bar shapes. We're not barring these shapes, we're playing some pseudo bar kind of things. We'll talk about that in this lesson, and if you check the description, you're going to find a link to the chord chart down there. Okay, so let's get into it. The Only Exception by Paramore. All right, so we have to tune our high E string up 1 whole step to get to F sharp, because that F sharp note rings over every chord that we play in this song. So an easy way to do this if you don't have a tuner is to use the B string. Normally when we're tuning our guitar, we use fret 5 of the B string to tune the E, and we can kind of do the same thing. So here's what we're going to do. We move the note on the B string up a whole step, and that gives us the F sharp. Now we tune the E string to that note, and our E string becomes an F sharp. Okay? Let's do that together. So I'm just going to raise this up. We're getting close. There it is. So now, fret 7 of the B string, our F sharp gives us the F sharp on top. Cool. So let's check out this first chord progression. Again, we're playing a lot of bar chords in this song, but they're not technically bar chords because we're not barring. They're just the bottom part of the shapes that we know as bar chords. Check it out. This first chord here, B, is these 4 notes plus the open B and F sharp strings. So we're not barring. It's not a bar chord. It's sort of like a power chord plus. All right? So here's how you make this first shape. Your first finger is on fret 7 of the low E string. Your 3rd and 4th fingers are on fret 9 of the A and D strings, and your 2nd finger is on fret 8 of the G string. So it goes 7, 9, 9, 8, open, open. Got it? That's our B major chord. The next chord we need is F sharp minor. Same thing, we're not really barring this. We have fret 9 with our first finger on the A string, and then fret 11 with our 3rd and 4th fingers on the D and G strings, and then our 2nd finger is on fret 10 of the B string. Play those 4 notes plus the open high F sharp, and that's our F sharp minor chord. Great. The next chord is this one right here, E major 7. So our first finger is on fret 7 of the A string. Our 3rd finger is on fret 9 of the D string. Our 2nd finger is on fret 8 of the G string. And our 4th finger is on fret 9 of the B string. Play those 4 notes plus that F sharp on top. And there we go, that's an E major 7. So this first chord progression is just those 3 chords. We play it for a while until we get to the first chorus, okay? So here's how we strum it. Very easy, it's just down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, okay? Let's think of this as if we're in 6/8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and. Okay, so it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5 and 6 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and. It's actually got a little shuffle to it too, so our eighth notes are swung. Okay? Now we're going to play that B major chord, that first chord for 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Before going to the F sharp minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just 1 measure, and then E major 7 is also 1 measure. That makes a 4 measure group. We play it twice at the beginning before the words come in on the first verse, and then we play it 4 more times for the first verse. That gives us 6 times around at the very beginning of this song. So let's play that right now so you can hear how it goes, and then we'll do the chorus. We finished that first chord progression. Here we are on the chorus. We're in the chorus now, so we're gonna kind of play the same chord progression, but with different chord shapes. So check it out. The first chord is B, like we played it before. Right here, 7, 9, 9, 8, open, open. The next chord is still F sharp minor. In fact, it's F sharp minor 7, but we're gonna play it down here. Like this. So here's how you make this shape. Your second finger is on fret 2 of the low E string. Your third and fourth fingers are on fret 2 of the D and G strings. Use your second finger to mute the A string and then have the open B and F sharp strings on the top. So it's 2, 2, 2, 0, 0. That's the F sharp minor that we use in the chorus. And then after that we have an E major, which is just like this. Your first finger fret 1 of the G string, your second finger fret 2 of the A string, your third finger fret 2 of the D string. Just like that. So 0, 2, 2, 1, 0, 0. So this F sharp on top does, yes, change the names of each one of these chords, but I'm not worried about that. It's sort of like just a note that's hanging out in each chord, so we're only worried about the names of the shapes that we know, okay? Because technically this is like an E add 9. But again, not worried about it. E major is all we have to know. Great. So, same chord pattern as well. B is for 2, and then we have F sharp minor 7 for 1, and E for 1 we play both times through, and then we're going to play a B major on the end for 2 more measures that gets us into the next verse. Let's check that out. So we're just going to play it, same strum pattern too. Here we go. That's it. That's the chorus, at least the first chorus. So here's what happens after that. We're in the next verse now. So we're going to play the same chord progression from before, but a little bit of a different ending. So still 4 times through are B major for 2 measures, F sharp minor for 1, and E major 7 for 1 chord progression. But instead of jumping right into the chorus, we're going to hang out on E major 7 for 1 extra time. It kind of builds up to the chorus just enough to get us into the next chorus. Okay, so the chorus that's after the second verse is going to be 2 times through that same chord progression. B here, F sharp minor 7 here, E here, same strum pattern, all of that's the same. And we have no extra B's on the end this time. It's just 2 times through, and then we're on to the bridge. So here's how the bridge goes. So in the bridge, we have a couple new chords. C sharp minor 7 is the first chord we hear. It's very similar to the shape we played down here, except now it's all the way up on fret 9. So 9 on the E string, 9 on the D and G strings using your second, third, and fourth fingers, and then we have the open B and F sharp strings. So that's our C sharp minor 7 chord. We play that for 2 measures. Then we go to a B, just like before, the shape we know. That happens for 1 measure, and then we go to F sharp major, right here. So just take the shape that you have with the B chord, move it down to fret 2, so it's 2, 4, 4, 3. Again, open B and high F sharp strings. Just like that. Ooh, that's a pretty chord. Yeah. All right, so that's for 1 measure. Here it is all together, C sharp minor for 2, B for 1, F sharp for 1. Here's the bridge. We're going to play it 4 times around. Only the last 2 actually have words. After the 4th time, go to an E major chord for 2 measures. And that brings us into the last chorus. So the last chorus is a double chorus. We're going to play 2 times through and then 2 more times through. Okay, so it's going to be 2 times through our first chord progression, this one right here. That's the first chorus. And then 2 times through this chord progression here. That's the second chorus. Okay? Here it is, the end chorus. Okay, so after that we have a little tag on the end that brings us to the end of the song. We have an F sharp minor 7, an E, and then a B. F sharp minor 7, E, B. And then you're done the song. There's not a lot to this once you have the main groove down and the basic chord patterns. It's pretty easy. If you have any questions, you can put them right in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this lesson, please hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you can hit that subscribe button too. Now, this is Throwback Thursday, so if you want to vote for the next round, you can click that link in the description below and cast your vote for what song you want to hear next week. Again, we have Rhiannon by Fleetwood Mac, we have Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillaz, and we have Valerie by Amy Winehouse. One of those 3 is going to be up next week. You can decide which one you want to hear, you want to learn by casting your vote. Okay? My name is Shawn. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in another lesson.